In my opinion, God puts special people on this earth so that we can see what the true blessings are. I'm Bill Mercer, and to me, family is the most important thing in life. So I have two children, Marianne and Levi, who I love dearly, and I've always been close to Marianne and Levi. I've always been involved in their lives and raising them as a hands-on father. And I take a lot of pride in that. And there was a time in my life where I was looking for that special person, to get that family dynamic again. Then I met Adriana, and we've grown as a couple. And over the last 2.5 years, I find that I'm in Bolton a lot. I had all these things in my head that maybe they would, be upset that I wasn't around as much. The reality is, we're always there for each other, and that's the important thing. I didn't meet Adriana's daughter right away. I'd seen some pictures on the fridge, and I knew that she had some type of disability. She said to me one day, I want you to meet my daughter, but she's got a disability. Actually, she calls it differently abled. When I first met her, she was shy. She's nonverbal. I said hello, and very friendly, but I didn't push, and we just kind of got to know each other over the years. So Karicia has what they call Angelman Syndrome. It's deletion of chromosome 15, and that's the chromosome that basically helps you with mobility and speech. It's a developmental chromosome. So to summarize, she's basically like a newborn in a 16-year-old body. It was challenging at first because she had a lot of habits that I wasn't used to. You have to be aware constantly of her surroundings. You have to be aware of what she's able to grab and tip over and put in her mouth. It's from the minute she wakes up to the time she goes to bed. And in fact, it's even beyond that. We have a camera in her room which will tell us every time she moves around. When I first met her, everything went in her mouth. She has pica, I think it's called, where it's a condition where you always want to chew stuff. Recently, she actually dug her fingernails through a plastic cover for the mattress. We got the ones that zip up so that she couldn't pull on it, but she actually ripped it and ended up swallowing 80 pieces. We knew something was wrong. We had to take her to the hospital. So they had to put a tube down her throat and then fetch out all these pieces, and it was like 3.5 hours. Just when you think you got it figured out, she's like Houdini, she'll do something. So we've been working hard on that. We basically don't enable it. We've gone all summer, she's got nothing in her mouth. Now when she goes to bed at night and when she's unsupervised, that's when it happens, but we let her chew at night, it's comforting for her. We've gone from a point where everything used to go in her mouth, and that's very dangerous, to almost nothing going into her mouth now. It is somewhat draining, but when you're in this lifestyle, it's just part of life. Kind of like when you have a newborn. You go from not caring about anything, and then you have a newborn. Every time they make a noise, you jump up to see what's going on. She doesn't, unfortunately, have friends that could come over and hang out. She can't really interact. Yes, I'm her father figure and all these other things as well, but I kind of taken the role as her best friend. She'll laugh at something on TV, or her stomach will make a sound and she'll go into a belly laugh. And she'll, after laughing almost to tears, she'll grab me by the face to look at me to say, did you hear that? Like she's kind of like you would with your buddies and say, did you hear that noise? And she'll laugh again when I laugh. So she really enjoys being around me, and we share a lot of laughs together. I've completely grown as a person since I met both Adriana and Karicia. I learned to be more appreciative, more empathetic, more patient. I'm in a place in my life now where I just want to love. I want to, show love. I want to demonstrate love and be around good, positive people. We haven't done enough, in my opinion, to look after the disabled in this country, and needs aren't being met, and parents go through a lot. And no one understands what you go through until you lived it. So I would love some of these politicians to come live with us for a month, for a week, and see what's going on, so that they have a better understanding of what our needs really are. And, there's many that are much worse off than we are. So I think that's the most important thing.